Do we have our own line production?
Don't know.
Doesn't look like it.
I suppose if we look under production, it'll be there, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah. You're so smart. No, there's nothing there.
We need stone. We don't get that much stone, do we?
Well, we're not gonna plow or cultivate that much, right? Since we have direct drills.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true.
Only when
Then
it
we can
needs ploughing, that's it. And I don't think at the moment we've got the fields right.
So we can just sell what few stones we get. Well, the sailors should take stones as well, right? Since it takes everything.
The what? The silo?
Mm.
No, it doesn't take stones.
Okay.
Just sell them. Just get rid of them.
Well, will do.
We could do with the cash now. I do have the economy on normal on this one.
Yeah.
Ah, that's what I forgot to add. Oh, mind you, I better leave it because we're all using this and you two don't use that, so. I'll just deal with it.
You're so gracious to suffer for our sake.
You better remember it. The things I do, just for you.
Well, you died on the cross for our sins, JJJ Jesus. Yes, I am mocking you relentlessly.
Really? If you hadn't said anything.
You know, my simple brain just goes, oh yeah, looking backwards. Oh, that's right, I found a new feature about my car. Yes, I won't shut up about it.
It's a new car, of course you won't shut up about it.
Yeah, but it's also just, you know, the little things nobody tells you about. Like the driver's side mirror, about 1/5 of the right-hand side is deliberately curved to be a blind spot mirror. Nobody ever told me that.
That's nice. That's actually a very nice feature.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't notice or realize before, but you can see like a little dotted line sort of shows you that this is a standard mirror up to this point, and then beyond that you've got the wide angle, so you can, you know, if you're trying to make a lane change, because it doesn't have reversing sensors, so you don't get those little orange lights in the mirrors to say someone's in your blind spot. Because of course I went for the base model instead of the comfort line or high line.
Well, you're not made out of money, alright?
Oh, that and a second-hand car. Although, interestingly, I noticed that some models have a little antenna across the back, up in the middle, but mine doesn't. And I'm wondering if it's maybe the higher-end models have got a built-in GPS and it's a GPS antenna or something, because there's no radio antenna.
So, this sound issue with you, Patrio,
Yes.
We've mentioned that it's bizarre that today Smudo is clear as a bell for me, and obviously for Patrio too. And Patrio I can hardly hear. So there is something a little bit more interesting about that fact. Patrio I can hear clearly now, which makes it, and the reason why is makes it interesting that how clear Smudo is, because yeah, what I didn't do last night after my stream, which as I normally do, when I'm streaming generally, except for farming sim because of the way I got it set up, but with the Dyson Sphere and the trucking sims, to hear myself speak I need to turn the volume on my headset down, and then after the stream I turn it back up, which I forgot to do last night, and it's the reason why I can hardly hear you, Patrio.
That doesn't explain why you can hear me clearly, though.
I know, that's what makes it even weirder, because I could hear you clearly with my volume at half.
Because Smudo usually comes through loud, but I think I've got him dialed down on my end, so that way he doesn't blow my ears out. I have everything dialed down on my end.
You can hear me. You can hear clearly now, the rain has gone.
Oh yeah, have you heard Rain on Tin Roofs? Can't hear anything over that. It's just...
I've been quite lucky actually, because we've had torrential rains. Really weird, not all day long. It would rain, like come down, bucket down, even hail for about 30 minutes, and then you get about an hour long sunshine and then come down again. So
Yeah,
I thought
been
I'd have to cancel some of my streams this week, because last time it was like that, and I went to go stream, and I just thought I might check the microphone to see if that rain's coming through, and it was louder than I was speaking.
Yeah.
So I had to cancel that stream, but I haven't had to do it since. But
Yeah, I had that last Sunday. It took a half-hour drive, and the rain was just heavy enough that you needed to hit the wipers to clear the glass, but the action of the wipers going up was enough to drive the glass out. So coming back down, they did the whole skipping and vibrating over the glass, which was really
squeaking.
annoying. Oh, not squeaking for me, it was like bouncing, so I was like...
oh, the bouncing, yeah, it's even worse.
Yeah, shuddering, yeah. So I had to deal with that for, yeah, like for an hour on the road. Slightly frustrated by all that, and you know how the driver's not using their headlights, but that's much of muchness. Get to my destination, park undercover, go to walk not even 30 metres between the undercover car park and the front entrance of the shop, which was open air. And when did the Mother Nature decide to dump an entire bucket of water on my face? Right then.
When you stepped out of the car.
Well, stepped out of the undercover car. Literally, it was just like, oh yeah, it's just a light sprinkle, that's okay, it'll be a casual walk and you won't even notice it. 2 steps out from undercover and just... I was like, oh, come on.
That's how you deserve it.
So, last week on Sunday, we didn't stream, did we? And the reason we didn't stream, for anyone watching who doesn't realise we didn't, and why, is because of the contract thing with Giants. We've decided there's no point carrying on, because a certain person gets an unfair advantage having a lot more stuff, and especially production stuff, and earning money when we can't. So, we decided that's why we're doing this week. Just mucking around on this map, Stevie's edit, Elm Creek edit. So last Sunday decided just to not stream. We streamed Saturday, and then Sunday we thought, no, just leave it. We all felt like we could do with missing the stream anyway, but it turned out, worked out perfectly, because even if we were going to stream, I couldn't do it. I had to pick my mother up from the hospital. She ended up in the hospital on Sunday.
What happened?
She couldn't breathe.
That sucks.
She woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning, couldn't breathe, and then, you know, the old school person she is, hard as nails, as they all are when he was born, drove herself to the hospital. Didn't get an ambulance, didn't ring me, didn't ring anyone else, just drove herself to the hospital while struggling to breathe.
That's super smart.
Yeah, unless she passes out from asphyxiation, but yeah, I can understand the. We'll just get over there.
My dad is like that. We are fighting about that crap regularly.
Well, it's a generation of not being a burden.
Those moments like that are the moments when I want to bend him over my knees and spank him like a little boy.
Okay.
But you know, that would look silly, since he's a grown man.
And he's your father.
Well, I don't care so much about that in that moment.
Yeah. So anyway,
If you behave like a petulant child, you get treated like one.
so I spent Sunday at my mum's place looking after it because just in case it happened again, because she's got a flu at the moment. She brought up off my niece, and it looks like their asthma kicked in because of it. And apparently, this flu is a doozy. My niece got it off my brother, her dad, and I was talking to him. Yeah. Because she went and obviously stayed the weekend at some stage with him. He gave her the flu. She got the flu. My mum thought, well, you know what? I didn't catch COVID off her when she had COVID. I'll be all right. And then she got the flu off her. And, yeah, I was talking to my brother about it because we're all very concerned and all that. And my brother was saying that with the flu, and he's talked to a lot of people who've had the flu and have had COVID as well. They reckon that COVID was a lot easier to deal with than this flu that's going around at the moment. Except for the ability to be able to kill you. But yeah, everyone said no, COVID was a lot easier to deal with. So yeah, it's a doozy, this one.
Yeah, like it varies from person to person, is a big thing. Also, yes, Muto, I realised.
Alright guys, I'm struggling keeping my eyes open. I will call it quits here.
Alright, well we could actually call it quits here all over that, I feel. In that case.
I don't want to stop you guys. I mean, I'm guessing Patrio wants to at least finish the liming. Stopping in the middle of a job is...
I'm not fussed either way.
But I'm starting to slur my words. I'm so friggin' tired.
No, that's right.
So...
I mean, it's not a biggie. To be honest, I wasn't sure about doing this today because farming sim without a goal doesn't appeal to me too much. It's just the fact that we're doing this multiplayer, so... But I mean, I don't know, what are you going to do, Patrio? Because I'm quite happy to end the stream here.
Yeah.
Come back tomorrow.
Yeah, I've got all, 3 strips to go and that's it, so yeah, we might as well wrap up and
just finish that. You can finish those strips off if you want.
Well, also that 5 minutes I can manage.
Yeah, well, I'll let you guys say your goodbyes then.
Alright guys, sorry for the rude and quick finish to the millions of fans of JJ. But we'll be back tomorrow with a little more of this. See ya guys.
yeah, well, it's been I dare say a pleasant change of pace actually. I don't have to think for myself, so that's always a plus. But yep, most certainly we'll be back at it hopefully with slightly more energy for a lazy Sunday and see what else we can turn upside down on this map. So yeah, I'll hand it back to JJ and thank you.
Yeah, it's actually been nice, that aspect, to do something, especially with this edit, because I like this and I wanted to show it off to people who haven't seen this before, and also for my own benefit to see what changes he'd done since the version I had. This is like the 10th version after the one that I downloaded and was playing on. Mostly the changes around the farm. Like I said, that cow shed used to be here, that used to be over there with the pigs. Well, I think the pigs are over here somewhere. The rest of this is all the same, except that he's unfortunately changed that output of the cell play thing to stuffle from quite a bit. Choices, that is. Even got my fertiliser and seed from this. Actually, I think we still can. We've got fertiliser on the ground over here. Yeah, everything else seems to be the same, but I haven't had a good look. Oh, the honey thing he's added in. So we've got honey production here. This is what he added in, which I didn't have in my version of his edit. And actually, I was going to put a link to Stevie's. I forgot about that. I'll try and remember to do that straight after the stream. So if anyone asks where to get this map from, I could put a link into chat. But so yeah. So hopefully tomorrow we can do a few more things, get more organised how we're going to do this. And just a reminder, we're only doing this until Giants fixes the contract thing, so we can get back to the contract, the competition, the monopoly competition, because that's heavily reliant on contracts at the moment until we've got enough money to get our own farms and everything else. This is Stevie's version of the BGA. There is another BGA down the other side as well, where the other one is as well, so this one's good. I like this setup. You put all your silage and whatnot into this here instead of doing it up there. And yeah, lots of other things. Plus you earn more money off this one as well for the power and stuff when you buy it. Still expensive. So yeah, we shall be back tomorrow carrying on with this. We'll probably end up finishing off the fields, get some grass growing so we can do the cows, feed them. Probably need to go off and get the bales, buy a water loader, which might mean a little bit of a loan and everything else like that. And yeah, we'll just carry on doing this until, like I said, they fix that blimmin' contracts thing in the next 500 blimmin' years. Giants. Not upset about it at all. Anyway, big thank you to Duck, Aussie Farmer, and Patrio Grossmark for popping into chat and keeping us company. And who else? Oh, and Haru as well. He was there at the beginning saying hello. And I can't remember if there was anyone else. But yeah, big thanks for chatting away, keeping us company and chat there. It always makes it easy when you've got someone to talk to. Well, actually, with the multiplayer, it's not as bad because I've got the other two to talk to, or three, depending when DJ turns up. And yeah, but chat makes a huge difference in the stream. To the rest of you that have come along, while the been and gone, still here, watching after the fact, either on the Twitch VOD or the YouTube edits. Big thank you for being here, being part of this. The YouTube edits, by the way, is these streams, and I cut them into, edit them, cut them, whatever, into 35-minute episodes and put them up onto YouTube about 2 or 3 days later. And it's just for the people that have got a busy lifestyle, only got an hour or an hour and a half to watch something to catch up on a stream. And that way it's a lot easier to, you watch a couple of episodes and then when you come back you just start the next episode. And I find that, well, I did that because one thing I hate when watching a Twitch VOD of a 3-4 hour stream is every now and then your browser forgets where you're up to when you come back and you've got to try and find where you were with that sync bar over a huge time scale. It's ridiculous. So that's one of the reasons I did that. And the other reason, obviously, is if you want to catch up on past streams and they're no longer available on Twitch, you can go over to the YouTube channel and watch the past streams there. Everything from Trucking Sim, Dyson's Fair Program, bit of 7 Days to Die, if you don't know what that is, a zombie apocalypse game. Then a few others. Me dying consistently on Call of Duty. Dyson's Fair Program, which I think I said. And yeah, it's all there. If you sounds appealing to you, then you can go to my About page and you can click on the link that is there and that'll send you to the YouTube channel, or you can type an exclamation mark YouTube into chat. Right, guys, what have I forgotten? Oh, that's right, yeah, tomorrow back with this, then Monday, by the way, it's Saturday for me. I know some of you are still on Friday, so Sunday tomorrow, the farming sim, and then Monday, Tuesday back with the Dyson's Fair Program, getting ever closer to the end of that, moving on to something else. And Wednesday's my day off, and Thursday and Friday we've got the convy mode this week of the Trucking Sim. So if any of you want to join that, be part of that, you're quite welcome to. Just give me a DM in Discord, let me know, and I'll give you all the details for that. But go to my schedule page and check out what time I'm streaming those, because that'll give you your local times for you, the day and the time. And if you're able to make either the ETS2 or the ATS or both, it's totally up to you. Yeah, decide if you can, and if you want to, DM me like I said, and we'll take it from there. Anyway, guys, hopefully we see you in the next stream. If I don't, I'll see you when I do. Until then, take it easy. Enjoy your weekend. Now we're almost, all of us are there. And especially you guys in the Northern Hemisphere with your summer, make the most of it before the colder months return. And yeah, we'll see you when we see you. Until then, see you later, guys. Bye.